Welcome to tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards.
Hello everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Yolanda, hi Caramel, hi New Love, hello everyone. Hi Tammy, hi Starfall, sorry. Hello. Hi Musical Beer, hi Geneva. Hello everyone. Hi Eliza, welcome. Hi Angelic. Hello everyone, welcome. I thought I'd do a little pop-up live. I'm not normally live on Fridays, but we thought we'd come out. Hello everyone, it's just regular readings. There's no theme tonight. You can ask any question you want like always. Hi Amelia. Hello everyone. Love my background. Thank you. Yes, I've been working on it. I'm gonna be I vlogged my whole process of making my little YouTube studio here So that vlog won't be this Wednesday, it'll be the next one, but this Wednesday is more of a shorter little vlog in between. But it's coming. You're gonna see it. I have a legal disclaimer description if you want to check it out. And yeah, I'll switch the screen so we get started. At my other place, they only had a corner of my living room, but now I have a whole room to myself, so it's not a big room, but it's fun. It sounds big because the ceilings are so high, but Geneva, with how is Q feeling with him not he hasn't been talking much and pretty getting worried. Okay, let's see for Geneva. For Geneva, how is Q feeling? Hi Butterfly! Welcome. How is Q feeling towards Geneva? How is Q feeling towards Geneva right now? How is Q feeling towards Geneva right now? Ooh. I feel like he's not feeling very social right now with the Page of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like he's being very stubborn or bullheaded about something or other, right? Page of Pentacles in the dark. I just feel this energy of them, like really focus on their work or their study, whatever they have going on, and trying to improve their skills or trying to improve themselves in some sort of way. So I feel like that's making them fall behind, especially regarding social situations. Because the Seven of Pentacles here as well, they keep evaluating their situation. They keep looking for new opportunities, a new path, a new something. They seem to be going after. The Justice card is in the light as well. So I feel like they're trying to keep a steady flow of whatever they have going on. Having issues with his job, yeah, I feel like he's trying to really focus on his work and trying to find something new at the same time. Trying to find that balance and that flow. So I feel like everything else has been pushed back. Yeah, the Eight of Wands is in the dark. So they're trying to put a lot of focus in it. They're not doing a lot of fast movements right now. Um, you know, I feel like they're going back. They're trying to move forward, but they're still kind of in the same spot as it is. But that's what I got. Yeah, I feel like that's their main focus right now, and they'll come around, I think, once they get a better idea of what's happening there. Matthew. Jessica's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew. What are Jessica's thoughts and feelings for Matthew right now? What are Jessica's thoughts and feelings of Matthew right now? Ooh. I feel like whatever's going on with Jessica, she hasn't made up her mind about what her next moves or actions are, or what her thoughts and feelings are either. I feel like she's kind of like juggling things around. Some of she's focused on other responsibilities or what she's got happening there. Um, there's a Four of Swords in the dark as well. So I feel like they've gone back to something. Some they've gone back to an old job, an old hobby, an old something. So I feel like whatever it is making them feel more content right now. I feel like their mind, heart, and soul is in a better place, even though other things in their life is kind of like being pushed back. The Death card is in the dark, so I feel like they know they need to make changes, or they know there's things they need to do, but they're resisting taking that responsibility for whatever reason right now. What does Matthew need to know about Jessica's current thoughts about Matthew? What's going on with Jessica's current thoughts about Matthew? The Queen of Cups. I feel like whatever's going on, they're focusing more on themselves and others. What is Jessica's current feelings? What is Jessica's current feelings towards Matthew? Six of Cups. I feel like they are focused on some of the negative things right now between the two of you. I'm not quite sure what that is. But I feel like they're more focused on their inner healing and what they have going on there. Like what? I feel like Jessica is like really stuck in her head and not really, doing anything about it really. Pair de band. Hopefully I said that right. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Love reading. Oh, that's not your name. Your name is Machamad? Machamad. Hello. Tell me about my future partner spouse. Let's see for Machamad. What is the future partner spouse? He has the feelings about Sophia and Lulu. Lulu, no contact. Sophia is my friend. Ooh, let's see. Okay. So, what is the energy around Parabena and Sophia? What is the energy around... no. I was saying that wrong again. Machamad? What is the energy around Machamad and Sophia? What is the energy around Machamad and Sophia? Ooh. What is the energy around Machamad and... ooh? I feel like whatever's going on between you and Sophia, I do feel like it is a really good, strong friendship going on there. I feel like there's a lot of blessings between the two of you, or a spiritual connection of some sort as well. The Page of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like the two of you haven't really truly expressed your true feelings towards each other. But I feel like there's something the two of you can work out to bring your friendship a little bit closer if that is what you're wanting, or at least opening the conversation with Sophia to see if there is anything more there, because I feel like there could be. With you and Lulu, I feel like the Six of Pentacles that Lulu would need a lot more of your time and energy and more of your affection and that sort of thing towards them before they can open up their heart and start something more connected with you. So I don't know if you do want to reconnect with Lulu. I think it's more about them um, trying to more approach it as a friendship sort of thing. No contact, yeah, yeah. I feel like if you did have contact again, to approach it more as a friendship rather than a relationship, to see where it goes. Because it seems like Lily has more wanting to have a lot of your attention, but go slowly. Where Sophia seems to be content with the energy between the two of you overall. It's just a matter of you being open and honest with her and seeing if there's anything there to work out to bring your friendship to the next level if that is something you want as well. That is what I thought. They both have potential. C is silent. Okay. Was there a third person there, or was it only two? Butterfly, hello. You're welcome. Butterfly, what are the Pisces seeds feeling for Butterfly? What are the Pisces seeds feeling for Butterfly? What are Pisces seeds feelings for Butterfly right now? All these cards want to come out. Let's try that again. What are the Pisces seeds feelings for Butterfly A right now? Ooh, the Seven of Swords. What's going on there? Oh, the Seven of Swords. I feel like whatever's going on with C's energy, they're not being completely honest with you of what's going on there. I feel like you may are coming very close to figure out the truth of whatever's going on between you and C and that sort of energy. The Fool is in the dark as well. So I feel like they're kind of like being a little bit reckless in their energy. I definitely feel like they're holding back on something. Not quite sure what that is, or they're feeling like they're not gonna get caught. Like they're not quite sure what's going on with that. Overall, there's a Three of Wands, so I feel like there is a good connection between the two of you overall. I feel like you have a lot of similar goals or views and that sort of thing. But I still feel there's still things that the two of you need to learn about each other, especially regarding learning to trust each other. I feel like C may have some trust issues. I don't know. Maybe it's on both ends. The Six of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like overall the two of you can have a really good, strong relationship with that strong success, and like the two of you can feel like you're at home with each other. It's just a matter of working out whatever this is. What is going on with this energy? What does Butterfly need to know about C, the Pisces energy regarding this Seven of Swords, so the Fool in the dark? Ooh, there's some hesitation about how to move forward or how to begin, or what is next, or what's the next stage in your relationship. But that is what I got. Yeah. I feel like the more the two of you don't have this conversation, the more you're gonna find yourselves falling more apart. Culture, hello. General on the roommate situation. What's going on with the roommate situation? What's going on with the roommate situation for culture? Ooh. The Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is in the light. So I feel like the situation is kind of like you taking a step back, reassessing your situation or evaluating the situation between yourself, the roommate, the other roommate, whatever's going on there, and trying to figure out what's most important to put that nurturing effort into and what needs to be weeded out, kind of thing. You have the Empress in the dark as well. So I feel this energy on your end to kind of like when you're evaluating the situation to see which parts of that you can nurture a little bit more and which ones you need to let go of. For the Ace of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's some sort of cloudiness going over the roommate situation where I'm not quite sure if you're just out of ideas or over analyzing the situation or just not sure how to start this new beginning or this new sense of clarity of what's going on there. And I feel like that is causing some, you know, some stress for sure. The Nine of Swords there. I just feel like there's this energy of, coming up with some problem solving issues, maybe asking for some outside support to come into this as well. Seems to be what's coming through here. The Nine of Swords. What else can we get for culture with this roommate situation? Ten of Cups. Happy home, happy life. Sometimes life is all rainbows, right? Like the other deck says. But yeah, bringing in some happiness, bringing in some sort of sense of family home instead of just being roommates and have that separation. There is the Eight of Cups as well. So it's kind of like figuring how to move forward in a way that makes your soul feel more content, culture, and what things you can let go, what things you need to try to push a little harder. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes just because she's ignoring you doesn't mean she's not appreciating either. You know? Um, yeah. But keep that in mind. Sometimes people are not very good at showing their appreciation. But not fighting against you with the being friendlier is a good sign, you know? But that is what I got. And also keep your eyes open, because I don't know, not saying this is your roommate or anything, but my son, he doesn't like anyone to know that he's doing something good for anybody. He will go out of his way to make sure that you think he's not doing anything, but then you'll notice these little tiny things like, oh, that's put back where it belongs. Oh, that, like he'll, like something you've been looking for a long time will just suddenly appear. Like he found it, but he won't say, oh, look, I found it. He won't do that. He'll just put it somewhere where you'll find it. So I don't know if your roommate's a little bit like that, but keep an open mind, because my son would get in trouble all the time at school because he would do that at school. If a student stole another student's thing, he would go and steal it back and put it back, but then he'd be the one caught with it. He would do those little things that were very subtle. So keep an open mind. So if you do notice those things like that, show your gratitude for it. You know, just I don't know. It may help. Because there could be like little slight things that you may not notice. I feel like some of the cards are kind of indicating that. Cries in general. Yeah. Cries. Let's see for cries. General reading for cries. What does cries need to know? What does cries need to know? What does cries need to know right now in general? The Two of Swords. What does cries need to know about this tough decision to be made? Ooh. I feel like this decision may have to do or go along the lines with you deciding either some sort of relationship situation or some sort of connection. The Two of Swords in the dark, I just feel like, feeling stuck. I don't know if you're feeling stuck in the middle between you and two other people or what's going on with that energy, but just kind of like you choosing whatever makes sense for you, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you need to find out more information or what your options, whatever that is, I feel like it's just a matter of you making that decision and just going with it to see what happens. The Two of Swords. So I feel like the Two of Swords, without making that decision, is causing this imbalance between you and someone else with the Two of Cups here. I just feel like someone's holding back on their feelings, maybe feeling a little bit left out or whatever that is. The Page of Swords too. I don't know if you're waiting to hear from them or they're waiting to hear from you. Like, I don't know how this is playing out for you, but the Knight of Pentacles was in the dark as well. So with the Page of Swords, I do feel like there's energy of them. I don't know if they're being nosy and inconsistent in their energy because they're nervous about how to approach you with something or what's going on with that. Knight of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel like they're being reserved and they may appear unreliable or not interested or whatever that is because they're unsure what their next move should be. Let's see, what does Cries need to know about this energy? The Three of Cups. I feel like someone wants to connect with you but doesn't know how to show that they want to connect with you or how to show that they're interested in whatever is going on. I'm not really sold that it's like a love situation. I don't know if it's a friendship or connection, a work situation, whatever it is. They're feeling unsatisfied, but they would like to fix whatever this is between the two of you. Maybe they haven't spoken to you in a while. They don't know how to reach out to you again. That's what they got though. They seem to have good intentions. They just don't know how to have that connection or how to mend whatever that is either. That's what I got. That energy seemed to be what was coming through. Eliza. Plans the next actions of P towards Eliza. Let's see. What are the plans, the next actions of P towards Eliza right now? What are the next actions of P towards Eliza right now? Ooh, the Nine of Cups. I think I know what he wants, right? What does he want right now? What they're thinking about? I don't know. Nine of Cups. They're thinking about romance. I feel like their heart is passionate and flirty and seeking how do I get Eliza's connection again. Where do I start? Because I feel like they're overthinking it with the Hermit card here. Maybe wanting some alone time or waiting to have some alone time with you before they open this door back up. The Four of Wands, wanting that success, wanting that connection, wanting to have that sense of comfort with you. But yeah, they're trying to think of some new ideas and how to get this get this energy going. What does Eliza need to know about this energy with the Ace of Swords? I feel like they just want to talk to you and be completely honest with you to regain their sense of focus on what's happening or what has happened. Yeah, Five of Pentacles want to reconcile with you perhaps too. There is a Temperance in the dark, so I feel like there's a little bit of balance in their energy. They're feeling like there's something going on that they need to get off their chest towards you. So I feel like they will be communicating with you soon if they haven't already. So I think that's what their next actions are. Musical beer, hello. RK's current thoughts about musical beer. What are RK's current thoughts about musical beer? What are RK's thoughts about RK's current? What are RK's current thoughts about musical beer? What are RK's current thoughts about musical beer? RK's thoughts about musical beer. I feel like they're undecisive. They don't know what their next thoughts are. They're trying to think clearly. They're trying to be honest with themselves, with their thoughts or their expectations. Whatever's going on there, they're trying. But I feel like they haven't quite made up their mind yet. But do want to try to make the best decision, have success with you, or try to just keep the peace, keep things positive overall. The world is in the dark, so whatever's going on between you and RK, I feel like it hasn't been completed. Like there's some things that aren't quite right to move on. Why is the world in the dark here? BC is had some things to say about that. I don't know if you can hear her. Queen of Cups is in the light. I feel like it's just a matter of you just coming clean and being honest with RK about your thoughts and what's been going on and that sort of thing. Yeah, Nine of Wands is in the light as well. So whatever it is, I feel like just being persistent in your energy, be honest, say what you got to say. But I feel like they're kind of like on the fence and making the decision about whatever that is between the two of you. I think overall their thoughts are very positive. With the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands, they're trying to keep their head very positive. They just haven't decided on what is next to do. That's what I got. Love. What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know in general right now? What does love need to know? Ooh, love is in the air for love. The Seven of Pentacles is in the light. Two of Cups is in the light. The Three of Pentacles. I don't know, there's an earth sign coming towards you, like a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, or what's going on with that? It could be more along the lines of a Taurus, because there is the Empress here, but I don't know. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like it's like keeping your eyes open, because I feel like this person has a long-term vision, a long-term focus, wanting something steady, not something quick and easy. They may be stubborn, they may be bullheaded one way or another. But I feel like they can also be very grounded, very practical, very devoted in their energy, and wanting that soulmate connection with the Two of Cups here. They want the romance, the passion, the attraction, all of it. Someone that shares the same values and goals and long-term views as they do as well. So who is this person? What is this person's love energy towards love? What is this person's love energy towards love right now? Proposal. It's in the dark. So I feel like they do want a long-term relationship like proposal does indicate. And then relax. It says, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. I feel like that's what they want. Nothing rushed, nothing fancy. Just a good, solid connection. Let's see. Is this love's future husband? Is this love's future husband? Is this person love's future husband? The Six of Pentacles is yes, the two of you are going to balance each other out very well. And they're coming. They're really close. If it came out that strongly, you're going to meet them really soon. Six of Pentacles is also Earth signs, so I feel like they have a lot of Earth signs in their chart somewhere. Let's see. For Tammy in love. What does Tammy need to know in love? What does Tammy need to know in love? What does Tammy need to know in love? Let's see. What does Tammy need to know in love? What does Tammy need to know in love? There's a knight. Nine, I want to say Knight of Wands. Because I feel like there's romance brewing there, but it's a Nine of Wands. I do feel like there's someone coming, but they're coming slow and steady. They're not rushing into anything. I feel like they have all their guards up. I feel like this person works really hard because I feel like there's a sense of them feeling really exhausted. Like they're really trying to boost their career, whatever they have going on there. The chariot is in the light, so I feel like they're trying to move forward. They're trying to get things done. But I feel like they're still on guard because they're just fearful of any sort of unexpected chaos happening that they won't have control over. I feel like this person is not really good at losing that sense of control. The Three of Wands is in light though, so I feel like overall the two of you, I want to say three of you, so I'm not quite sure what that is about. You have a good opportunity of connecting. Not quite sure if this is really a love energy or just potential love energy. What is going on with this energy towards Tammy and love? The Emperor. The Emperor. I feel like it is the masculine energy coming towards you. With the Empress. The Empress and Emperor are usually known as being a couple. A power couple, I've heard some people say. So, you know, that divine feminine with that divine masculine, I can feel that very strongly wanting to come through. And the two of you having that badass success with the Six of Wands, really connecting. Yeah, let's see. What is going on with this love energy for Tammy? Together. It says, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Is this person Tammy's ex? Is this person Tammy's ex? Is this person Tammy's ex? The Ten of Cups is yes. Happy home, happy life. Rainbows and sunshine. Butterflies. I don't know if your ex has a shift in their energy or what's going on there. But it seems like they've decided what they wanted. I don't know. That's what I got. You're welcome, Tammy. Angelic. Will Larissa and Angelic spend Halloween together? Ooh. Well, Larissa and Angelic spend Halloween together. Will Larissa and Angelic spend Halloween together? Halloween is soon. I can't wait. Hi, Dwayne. I would say yes, maybe. I don't know. I feel like the two of you will figure out something together. Not quite sure if it's exactly going to be on Halloween. Because the Page of Cups is in the dark and the Nine of Swords and the Hermit. So I don't know if there's going to be something coming between your energy. Like either you or them won't be in the best mindset to do whatever's happening Halloween. Nine of Swords is in the light here. So I do feel like there's energy of them feeling, or this energy of feeling very stressy, very overwhelmed, and just going through something. King of Cups too, not being able to be emotionally supportive of each other. What's going on with this energy? I feel like one of you may decide to just stay in with the Hermit as well. Wheel of Fortune, the energy is just not quite right for the two of you to spend that day together. I was hoping to be more positive. I feel like it could be having the same energy, just maybe not exactly on Halloween. I don't know. I feel like what? Debbie, hello. Love reading for Debbie. What does Debbie need to know? What does Debbie need to know? Love right now. What does Debbie need to know in love right now? What does Debbie need to know in love right now? For the Four of Wands in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of something put on slow mode or something not going as fast as it should be. Because I just feel like there's some sort of fakeness coming through. So I don't know if someone's faking that they're interested in you or just leading you on or what's going on with that. Because I feel like they don't really have true intentions. Even though they're very clear on their ideas and they feel like they're being honest. I don't know. Yeah, the Page of Swords as well and the Ten of Swords. I feel like someone's playing mind games with you. Or they may intend to. What is this energy towards Devin? What is this love energy towards Devin? Who is this person? Eight of Cups in the dark. Someone who's just not bold enough to move forward with you in love and just kind of like stuck in there. The King of Wands though. I know somebody's like actually really interested in you, but they're acting like they're not. Because they can't just walk away from your energy either. The Eight of Cups is in the dark. And then there's the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, like very loving, romantic, charming, passionate. Wants the whole 9 yards kind of thing. And be bold about it, but they're holding back. They're trying to pretend that they're not interested at all. What is this? Who is this person coming into Debbie's energy? Who is this person coming in love for Debbie? I feel like this person may be giving you a hard time with the Ten of Swords here. like going out of their way of telling you that they don't care, but they care. They want beginning with you. They have a Ace of Cups or overflowing of emotions. The two of you have a strong spiritual connection together with the Hierophant here. Of them wanting some sort of commitment with you, or they could see having a commitment with you, even though, you know, they're acting like it's not. I don't know. I feel like you know who this person is. I feel like you do. I feel like you do. I feel like it's someone who may not treat you well, maybe rude around you, maybe, you know, tries to avoid you because they're scared of how to express their feelings towards you. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe they're acting like that because they think you don't have feelings for them and they don't want their heart broken. I don't know. Is it AP? Is this person AP? Is this person AP? Is this person AP? Judgment came out. Judgment is not a yes or a no. Is this person AP? I'm not sure. It's not yes and it's not no for either one of those cards. Starfall, general for October. What does Starfall need to know for October? What does Starfall need to know for October? What theme or influences is coming for Starfall in October? What theme or influence is in October for Starfall? The Queen of Wands. What energy does Starfall need to let go of in October? The Knight of Cups. Well, where does Starfall need to put their focus? Where does Starfall need to put their focus? What is manifesting by month's end? What's manifesting by October's end? The Queen of Wands. So the theme for October is you focusing on you, your power, and what you have going on. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is that hot, vibrant, sexy being, right? I feel like she just does what she wants and doesn't apologize for it either. What to let go of is the Knight of Cups. So I don't know if you're hanging on to some person who is not treating you the way you need to be treated or what's going on with that. There is the Two of Wands as well. So I feel like where to put your focus is into your power and deciding what you truly want for yourself moving forward in love and relationships and other aspects of your life as well. You have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark here. We'll clarify that. With the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel the sense of, I don't know if this energy is kind of like pushing you towards being more reserved or not being as focused with your work or what's going on with that. Let's see. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the dark? Ace of Swords. Maybe it's time to come up with some new ideas, some new plans, some new strategies of what's going on there. Trying to figure out what you've been avoiding that needs more attention, more of your time and effort. Figuring that sort of thing out, you know? Queen of Pentacles, she also usually is to tell you to finish what you started. You know, if you started something you haven't finished, it may be time to go back and take a second look at it. If it's not working, how to figure out some new ideas on how to get around that. That's a big what? Amelia, hello. Am I doing the right thing with my friendship with Kay? Is Amelia doing the right thing with her friendship with Kay? Is Amelia doing the right thing with her friendship with Kay? Is Amelia doing the right thing with her friendship with Kay? Justice. Well, none of these cards are particularly a strong yes, but they're not a particularly strong no either. I do have the Justice and the Light. So I feel like it's a matter of you figuring out what is best for the both of you together, how to find that balance of how to move forward. You know, justice is all about not just finding that balance, but doing what is fair between the both of you. The High Priestess as well, like tapping into your inner knowledge, truly knowing what is best for you and what is best for the friendship moving forward. If it's something that's worth saving, or if it's something that is just dragging you down, and best for you to step out of. The King of Pentacles is in the dark as well, so I feel like there's this energy of, you know, making sure there's no big egos coming into play, no arrogant energy coming through, or kind of thing like someone's not overpowering the other kind of thing, and going back to finding that balance. There is the Page of Swords as well, so I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had that hasn't been had. What does Amelia need to know about the King of Pentacles and the Page of Swords? I feel like there has been some immaturity, maybe perhaps a little bit, or avoiding this conversation. Ace of Cups, expressing your emotions towards each other about the situation seems to be one of the topics of this conversation. The Six of Wands too, trying to see each other's point of views from each other, you know, picture yourself in their shoes, vice versa, before making any decision, it seems. That's what I got. I feel like it all depends how you figure out the balance between the two of you and have that conversation. Yeah. Twin Soul, hello. What are... Oh man, how do I say that? I'm just gonna call him K. I don't know how to say that name. What are K's thoughts about Twin Soul? 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 A hidden message there. Oh, that's what I wanted to come out the first time when I dropped them. I shoveled it back in. So, Kay's thoughts about you, they may feel like you're a little stubborn, a little bit resistant of changes, or I don't know. You're back, Ra. Hello. Nice to see you. You're earlier this time, I believe. I don't know. Yeah. You're right. Explanation mark join. I was basically between followed by your question, and Nightbot will add you to the list. It's just a program that chooses people at random to be put on the free list. And for the Queen of Wands is in the light, so I feel like Kay does want to have some success with you, right? It does want success. I feel like they're feeling very fearless in their energy, very confident in themselves. And I feel like they are hoping to have a connection with you of some sorts for sure. The Nine of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like they're kind of like trying to release their end of stubbornness, or they're trying to loosen up a little bit of what they don't want to compromise with. And I feel like they're trying to get out of their head and more into their heart. I feel like it's a work in progress for them. So I feel like they have a lot of thoughts that are going on in their mind, and not a lot of the feelings, but I feel like they're trying to work on their feelings to express them towards you. So I feel like overall it's positive, even though they are very stubborn. Maybe they feel like you're stubborn too, and they're trying to work something out. That's what I got. New love, hello. What am I good at that I don't know about? Ooh, that's a good question for new love. What is new love good at that they don't know about? What is new love good at that they don't know about? What is new love good at that they don't know about? What is new love good at that they don't know about? For the Eight of Pentacles and the Light, I do feel like your energy is a little bit scattered. So I feel like there's multiple things that you're really good at. It's just a matter of you picking and choosing which ones are most important for you to develop your skills and talents for to make them better, right? You have the Four of Swords in the dark as well. So I feel like some things you may overthink them a little bit or lose interest in them and put them to the side and move on before you really perfect what it truly was that you could be really good at. The Devil's in the dark too. So I don't know if you feel resistant to some of these energies, like feeling like you don't have enough money or you don't have enough materials to do what you want to do to focus on what you could actually be good at. Or really good at, whatever that is for you. But what else does New Love need to know about developing their skills further? The Page of Cups. I feel like you're really good at communication, being supportive to others. Yeah. I feel like there's energy of you being very creative and imaginative and that sort of thing. Sometimes it's a combination of putting those skills and mixing them with your other skills that may be more practical with the Eight of Pentacles energy and coming up with something really good. You have the Ten of Swords here, so I feel like there's an energy of you overthinking it a little bit too much instead of just trying it out and seeing how it goes. Yeah, that is what it goes. Yolanda, hello. What's next for Yolanda in love? What's next for Yolanda in love? What's next for Yolanda in love right now? The Ace of Swords. I feel like there's a new beginning. I feel like there's a new person coming into your energy, or maybe it's just a new stage in your relationship that you already have right now. What is this love energy all about for Yolanda? What is this love energy all about? Alone time. Twin flame energy. Oh, the X is coming back. I was kind of feeling that coming through with the King of Wands and the Hierophant in the dark. Like there was some broken home things going on. I feel like it's someone that you've been with before wants to come back because they realize that the two of you are their twin flame. You know, twin flames would normally work out, but maybe this one will. I don't know. It says healing from the past, heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. But I feel like they want to reconcile with you, even though things did not work out before. I feel like this person, they want another chance. For the alone time, spend some alone time. It will help you gain clarity of your relationship. So I don't know if the two of you just need another time to get together to either have closure with each other or heal from whatever happened and move forward towards each other in a relationship. Because this one is trust your magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards your person. And then there's also the Seven of Cups. So I feel like you have choices. So I feel like your twin flame, you know, twin flames don't always work out. So twin flame doesn't mean that it's going to be a perfect relationship either. It just means that the two of you could potentially have a good relationship together. It's not like a soulmate energy. Soulmates are more, you can't live apart from each other kind of thing. And twin flames is the same thing, but more toxic sometimes, not always. But for the Seven of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of seeing what options you have available if you want to give them another chance. I think it's worth it giving them another chance just to get that closure if that is something the two of you are needing to move forward in love. That's what I want. Hi, Jen Star. How's it going? Goldheart, hello. Weekend love reading. Yeah, what kind of love is coming for Goldheart this weekend? Weekend love reading for Goldheart. Oh, I feel like there's love coming in. Maybe some sort of mystery man or mystery person's coming in love towards you, right? The Queen of Cups here, the Knight of Swords. I can see the two of you making magic together. The Magician is in the dark, though. So I don't know if there's some hesitation coming through or what's going on with your guards up. Not believing that you can manifest this love energy, but it seems to be brewing there. The Knight of Swords, I feel like they're ready to take action. They're very ambitious. They're very focused. They're very persuasive in their energy. I feel like they're just ready for an adventure if you were up to it. Whoever this person is seems to be a mystery at the Moon card, right? Could be just something that's up in the air. Who is this love coming towards Goldheart this weekend? Ooh, maybe somebody from work, because there's a Ten of Pentacles here. And the Ace of Wands. They have a spark of new interest in you. This is a new person. They're going to run into somebody new this weekend. Make sure you go out. Yeah, don't refuse any invitations this weekend. Go out and mingle. See what happens. See if you meet this person. Oh man, that's tough, Jen. Country love. Hello. How will my wellness line go if I launch it mid-November? Ooh, for Country love. How will Country Love's wellness line go if she launches in mid-November? How will the launch go for Country Love mid-November? See, what's going on here? What is the energy around Country Loves? Ooh, new beginnings. Take that leap of faith. What's the energy around Country Love's wellness line? Launch opening up in mid-November. Oh man, yeah. Take a leap of faith. Step outside your comfort zone. Do something that's a little bit unexpected for you, untraditional for you. Spark that flame and see where it takes you. You know, everybody's going to have their opinions, but they're just opinions. It doesn't matter what they are, right? If you want to believe in this, you fight for it. I feel like this may test your patience, may brew up some tension. It could be stress going on, especially if this is something that you haven't done before. I don't know. Let's just see. What else does Country Love need to know about this new adventure? I just feel this energy of like you just jumping into the unknown and seeing how it goes. The Sun, there's a lot of positive energy here. Yeah, you just have to turn your Queen of Wands back into the light. She's in the dark there. So that means you have to boost your ego, stay on top of it. Yeah, and have that success. Look for that opportunity. There might be some things to juggle around. Maybe you need to be a little bit more flexible. That may have to do with thinking outside of the box, you know, thinking outside of what you would traditionally do. But that's what I want. Hi, Hudson. For Divyani, hello. Well, what does Divyani need to know? Okay, I want to know if my ex-employer will rehire me back. For Divyani, will Divyani's ex-employer hire her back? Will Diviani's ex-employer hire her back? Will Diviani's ex-employer hire her back? The Five of Wands is out. You know, when the Five of Wands comes out, if you believe in it, if you really want it back, you need to fight for it, right? To prove your self-worth is what I'm feeling. Because you have the Queen of Wands as well. The Queen of Wands is all about getting to business, right? She leads with resilience. You have that vibrant, that fearless energy. It's just a matter of you boosting your ego, boosting your confidence, going back and getting your job back, and having that success with that beginning. But it does start with you having that confidence, you taking that first step, and you truly believing that is something you really, truly want. You know, if you're going back just for a job, you don't truly want to put your full heart into it, you know, may come with some, you know, negative pushback as well. But I feel like if you're very positive, coming to your inner power with this Queen of Wands energy here, you will get your job back. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Light, so you'll have that success of settling down and enjoying it. That's what I got. You just have to write. You just have to join again with your question, and then your question will just update. You won't be added to the list again. It will update your question. So just exclamation mark join, just like you did with your question. It will update your question. Like Moonbeam said, right underneath you. For Hot Sun, who's coming towards Hot Sun in love? Who is coming towards Hot Sun in love and romance? Let's see. Who's coming towards Hot Sun in love right now? Ooh, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Swords. Oh man, I feel like someone is seeing clearly about who you are. I feel like it's just someone you already know, though. The Queen of Cups is in the light. So you're like, oh, Hot Sun is so intuitive, so generous, so kind, so balanced. I want some of that. Because I just feel like with the Ace of Swords, they're kind of like seeing the connection clearly than they did before. You know, I feel like they explored other options and there's nothing as good as you. So they're coming back in for whatever reason. I don't know. They still have their guards up. I feel like they're not trusting it. Or you're the one that has your guards up and you're not trusting it, which you have every right to. Right? If you had a chance with you before and they blew it, that's on them. Let's see, what does Hot Sun need to know about this love coming in? Who is this person? What does Hot Sun need to know? Six of Pentacles. Maybe there was an imbalance between the two of you before, but now they figure out that you're who they want, right? The Six of Pentacles in the light here. So they want to balance things out fairly now. They want to work with you. They want to see things your way. Ten of Pentacles in the dark, though, so they haven't quite figured it out a whole lot much, even though they think they have. You know, I feel like this person has trouble committing, even though they have a lot of thoughts and ideas and expectations. That is what I got, though. What is their love energy gonna be like right now? What is their love energy gonna be like right now? Trust. They trust you now. But you know, you should be the one to guard your heart. You know, not everyone deserves your trust or your love. Boundaries, set boundaries. You know, if you're gonna allow this person to come back in, definitely guard yourself, put up boundaries, you know. Don't jump right in. That's what I thought. I'm doing awesome, your heart. I am. I missed all you guys. I thought I'd come on tonight since I missed on Wednesday. For Roberto. General reading for the next 3 to 4 months for Roberto. Let's see for Roberto. Roberto. Hopefully I'm saying that right. You're welcome, hot son. Let's see for Roberto. General reading for the next 3 to 4 months. That name is making me think about my mom. My mom used to always buy the shampoo that was called Roberto, just so she could say that she was going to take a shower with Roberto, just to mess with my dad. And I don't know why, but that just came back. Oh man, sorry about that. I just had to get that out, or I wouldn't have been able to concentrate on the reading. You're surprised you didn't make the cut? Oh man. I don't know what that means. There's still time if you didn't make it on the list, Pure Heart. Back to what I was saying. I'm pronouncing it right. Awesome. I feel like I say everybody's names wrong and I feel so bad. For the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like in the next 3 to 4 months, you're going to be really picking up pace with your work, your career, your finances, that home life situation. Because I feel like you're going to be focusing more on your independence, your own self-worth, being more self-sufficient. But I do feel like that comes along the lines with you not being so hard on yourself, giving yourself some grace, giving yourself some time to relax, and okay, I got this. I can put things together. For the King of Swords in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of you focusing a little bit more on your confidence as well, boosting your courage, boosting your ego a little bit, and allowing yourself to just be as you are, kind of thing, not putting too much pressure on yourself, but still keeping forward, being more independent instead of reliant on others seems to be a focus of theme for you to coming through as well. You do have the Page of Swords as well. So I feel like it's a matter of communicating your needs, your wants, your desires, focusing on what's most important for you and looking for new insight, new senses of inspiration and creativity as well. What else does Roberto need to know about this energy? What does Roberto need to know about this energy? Two of Cups is in the dark. There may be a falling out with a relationship. I feel like this has already happened. So I feel like moving forward, the next 3 or 4 months, you may make amends with this connection. The Judgment here, I feel like it's just a matter of being mindful of your decisions and, just focus on the best judgment that you can moving forward. Your Temperance is in the dark as well. So I feel like it's a matter of you trying to find some peace and tranquility in your life. Try to find some balance. Balance is hard. Nothing ever is ever 50-50 all the time. I can't keep it that balanced all the time. So it's a matter of you being very choosy what you're going to pick and choose and what's priority, what's not. And focusing on that. So what? For Dwayne, well, things get heated with me and Lisa. Ooh, for Dwayne. Well, things get heated between Dwayne and Lisa. Well, things be getting heated between Dwayne and Lisa. Things be getting heated between Dwayne and Lisa right now. Ooh, the Strength card is looking good. There's a secret message from the universe as well. The universe is saying, don't get ahead of yourself here, one step at a time. Don't rush into anything. You're actually talking. That is amazing. I feel like that was last night's reading too, that you guys are going to open that door of communication. Or the other night, I don't remember. But the strength is going strong, so don't take advantage of it too quickly. That spark is new, it's fresh. And be mindful that there's no wind blowing it out. I feel like this is a dream come true kind of energy. So, one step at a time. Avoid the conflicts, but be honest with each other. The Four of Pentacles in the light, too. So I feel like it's a matter of you moving forward with caution. Stay within your safety zone. Um, don't blow it. You're going with the flow. That is awesome. Let's just see. What is the love energy right now between Dwayne and Lisa? What's the love energy between Dwayne and Lisa? Celebrate. I feel like don't overdo the celebration though. Baby steps, right? Baby steps. The celebration's in the dark, so something quiet, something mild. And today celebrate the love you share with those who matter most, right? But maybe indoors. Don't want to draw a lot of attention. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to. Well, I don't feel like it's a new person. I just feel like they're just kind of like giving you the message for Lisa. Settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve, though. So don't let her take advantage of you either. Find that balance. That's what I got. I think she's learning to open up her heart towards you again and trust you again. But like I said, don't rush into it. Go with the flow. Go slow and steady. See what happens. Don't let her take advantage of you, though. I feel like she will respect you more for you setting your boundaries. That's what I feel like. For Kritika, Dee's future actions for Kritika. What are Dee's future actions towards Kritika right now? What are Dee's future actions towards Kritika right now? What are Dee's future actions? 8 of Wands! They want to make some fast-paced they want to make some fast-paced moves towards you. Not quite sure what that is, but they're thinking about it fast. The 9 of Wands, they're wanting to make their dreams come true, right? They want that sense of satisfaction, that pleasure, that connection for sure. I can feel those hot, fiery sparks flying there. I don't know if there's a little bit of stubbornness going through, or if you're not wanting this D 100%, or what's going on with that. Because I feel like there's a little bit of pullback coming through. Maybe not trusting that they will commit towards you. What is going on with D's energy towards Kritika with the 10 of Cups in the dark? What's going on with D's future actions energy towards Kritika with the 10 of Cups in reverse? Oh, I don't know if you're guarded because you're just so fearful of some chaos coming out of nowhere, but it's in the dark, so it's not actually happening. It's just something that's being worried or stressed about. The stars in the dark too, so I don't know if you have a little bit of lack of faith on here or what's happening. Because I feel like their intentions, their future actions is good, is genuine. Can Kritika trust their future actions? Can Kritika trust their future action? The 8 of Cups is in the dark. It's not a strong no, so give them a chance, but keep your guards up. Don't just give in fully, one step at a time. Queen of Cups, yeah. Trust your intuition, trust your inner wisdom, know where you stand in this. But yeah, I feel like they are going to take action towards you soon. Caramel, hello. What are D's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel? What are DL's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel right now? What are D's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel right now? Ooh, the Queen of Wands. For the Queen of Pentacles in the light here, I do feel like DL's current feelings and intentions towards you, that they do feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like they feel like you are nurturing, loving, resourceful, that you do put a lot of time and effort into your work. But I feel like DL overthinks it a little too much sometimes. I don't know. Because there's a hermit card here. For it's just that DL likes to stay home, likes to stay in, not likes to overly express themselves. Because I feel like there's a little bit of holding back on both ends. Not quite sure what that is. For their intentions, I feel like they're not going any faster. Like they're just going slow and steady. Um, Kind of hesitating a little bit of what's happening there. Um, so I don't know if DL has a lot of work or responsibilities that they're taking care of, or what's going on with the Ten of Wands here. I just feel the sense of them feeling like they're taking on too much right now, or maybe they feel like they're mindful of people like sucking or draining their energy. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see. For Caramel, what do we need to clarify on for DL current energy and feeling and intentions towards Caramel? I'm not sensing a lot of feeling coming through here though. Yeah, Lovers in the Dark. I feel like they're not quite sure where this love energy is going. There is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles and a light. So I feel like whatever's coming through here, that I feel like they will want to take responsibility. They will want to commit. Um, they're just struggling with how to get to that point. You know, I feel like there's a little bit of fear of commitment, even though I feel like they're more wanting to now than they were before. But there's still some sort of imbalance between the two of you. Not quite sure what that is. Aaron, hello. For Aaron, what do I need to know when it comes to my relationship with the mother of my son? For Aaron, what does Aaron need to know when it comes to the relationship with the mother of their son? What does Aaron need to know when it comes to the relationship with the mother of their son? What does Aaron need to know when it comes to the relationship with the mother of their son? Wheel of Fortune! Luck, timing, destiny is on your side. I feel like it's just a matter of going with the flow of the cycles right now. You know? I feel like there is some things that you may have to let go of that are challenging between you and the mother's connection. But I feel like luck, timing, good karma is on your side. Good energy is coming through. I feel like luck, is definitely on your side right now. But move forward with the relationship with the mother with caution. Don't bring back past things that may be still healing or still lingering, that may be still fresh, that you don't want to reopen. I feel like there's still things that haven't quite healed yet. There is the Five of Cups as well. So I feel like the most important thing right now is keep things going as positively as you can, and resist making any sudden changes that may bring or may create this emotional disturbance to come through right now. Let's see, we clarify. What else does Aura need to know right now? What else does Aura need to know right now? Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of focusing on the positive, but don't get too far ahead of yourself. The Two of Pentacles in the dark, trying to figure out what is the good balance between the two of you. How are you going to work out the scheduling of your son, the time with your son, and all that sort of thing. Try to be open and understanding in how you're going to work that out. Try to find the balance between that. Reach out to some resources. And I feel like it's kind of like you learning to adapt. I feel like the mother is also trying to learn to adapt about how the two of you are going to work things out. So it's kind of like just being easy on each other and yourself. That's what we go. Hi, V. Let's see for Ines. What kind of things, habits should I do in my life so great? So what kind of, oops, I'm knocking things over here. For Ines, what kind of things, habits should I do in my life so great? I think you want to come through. You had the sun and the light. You had the Six of Wands and the light. This one wasn't face up, so we're going to put it back and see what happens. For Ines, what significant and relevant things start to happen in my life soon. Okay, let's see. What does Ines need to focus on what's happening in their life right now? What does Ines need to focus on that's happening in their life right now moving forward? Ooh, I feel like there's some good things happening for you, Ines. You have this sun and a light, so I feel like there's this happy, positive energy trying to come through, focusing on the light, focusing on the positive things that are going on, even though it may be challenging, it may be hard, it might be a lot of darkness is covering the light, but I feel like you are moving forward. It does start with the Six of Wands here. So the Six of Wands is like that badass success about putting yourself out there, doing the hard work, proving your self-worth, and not expecting anything less in return as well. Because you do have the Six of Swords in a light. The Six of Swords is like moving through the rough waters, right? Going through the challenges, seeing what you need to leave behind, seeing what is no longer serving you, what you're not packing with you moving forward. And the Two of Swords, making those really hard decisions on what that next step is going to look like for you. Yeah. I feel like you need to focus on yourself, your self-confidence, yourself focusing more on the positive things rather than dwelling on the negatives. Focus on things you do have control over and letting go of the things that you don't. And that is hard. You know, sometimes we want everything to be perfect, we want everything to line up straight. But sometimes we can't line things up straight. Sometimes, you know, there's there's zigzags, there's circles, there's swirls. But it's a matter of figuring out what's most important for you moving forward and what things you don't want to drag behind you. And making those really tough decisions with the Two of Swords. You may have to make some tough decisions where you can't see what the future holds for you, but you do have to take that step forward anyways. You know, we can't live for yesterday, we can only live for tomorrow. Even though we have no clue what tomorrow looks like yet. Right? Yeah, the world. You're starting a brand new chapter. You know? I feel like it is a matter of you taking that risk and jumping into the unknown, but prepare yourself, boost your ego, focus on the positives, let go of the negatives. You know, the negatives are any regrets, any, you know, he should apologize or they should pick up their own pace. They should, we can't control what other people do. We can just control what we do and how we're going to move forward with it. That's what I got. And manifest, what our mind tells us is really powerful. If you keep thinking things are not going to happen, if you doubt it, you're going to jinx yourself. You gotta think positive. Things will happen. Genstar, hello. What's coming for Genstar right now? What's coming for Genstar right now? What's coming towards Genstar right now? What does Genstar need to know? What's coming for Genstar right now? Oh man, what's going on? The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark, so things are moving slowly. But you know, sometimes slow and steady is the best way to go, because if you go too fast, you're going to miss something that you don't want to miss. So maybe it is time to slow down. Look at things from a different perspective. Maybe not on your head like that. That looks so uncomfortable unless you're that flexible. I don't know. I mean, I can't do that. But for the Ten of Cups is in the dark. So, you know, if you're not having sunshines and rainbows, sometimes you gotta make your own. It's tough, you know, especially when you want things to pick up pace. You want things to go faster. Everybody wants things to go faster. The universe wants to go faster, but we need to slow down. I think this is a matter of you moving forward on slowing down. The King of Pentacles is in the light as well. So focus on the energy that you do have control over. Focus on what you can. Motivate yourself to do what you can. Boost your own ambition to do. And see where it leads you. Because I feel like people are watching you and maybe leading or relying on where things are going based on what you're doing first. So I feel like it's mindful of not just paying attention to your energy, but the energy that you are feeding to others as well. Let's just see what else does Jen Star need to know about this energy. What else does Jen Star need to know about this energy? The Lovers. Yeah, you may be at a crossroads of making some difficult decisions regarding the relationships and the people in your life. Like I said, I feel like there are people watching what you're doing and basing their next moves based on that. So, you know, if you're moving slowly, you're taking a different route, they won't be able to follow you as quickly as they think they can. You know, it may slow down in this new beginning, but I feel like you'll start the new beginning in a more positive light with more details. That's what. Right. Oops. I lost your cards there. We'll try this again. Hi, Rara. Are things really over between the Sagittarius and Rara? Let's see. Are things really over between Rara and the Sagittarius? Are things really over between Rara and Sagittarius? Ooh, what is going on? Huh. The Fool is in the light. So it looks like you're stepping into new territory with the Sagittarius. I mean, it is Sagittarius, right? Sagittarius are always up for adventure. They're always up for being spontaneous, right? And they have no problem just walking off this cliff, not knowing where they're going to land. So I don't know if the energy is pushing you to do the same and follow suit, or what's going on with that. The Devil is in the dark, so I think it's a matter of you releasing any restrictions that you have for each other. So I feel like if you want the Sagittarius, you're going to have to meet them at their level. So I don't know if that's a challenge for you or not, but that seems to be what's coming through. If you can be that Queen of Swords and being completely honest with yourself and your expectations, as well as if you can meet the Sagittarius' energy. The Seven of Wands is also in the dark. So I feel like there's some impatience energy coming through, some low results, some stagnant energy that seems like it may not be moving. What does Rawa need to know about the Devil and the Seven of Wands in the dark? Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like your Sagittarius is wanting more of a fast-paced, adventurous spirit energy going through. The Eight of Wands is like moving fast, making some quick decisions. Let's go, let's pack a bag, go I don't know where, without any planning. The Nine of Swords is like being stuck in your head. I don't know if there's some stresses or worries or negativities that come around with this. But I feel like there's an honest conversation that needs to be had about where you stand, what your expectations are, And if the Sagittarius is willing to hear you out on that, I feel like we'll determine where this is going. What does Rara need to know about the Sagittarius' energy? Yeah, surprise. Romantic surprises are on the horizon, so be open to them, but they may be a very adventurous, very spontaneous, unexpected, unplanned. Keep the sparks flying, surprise each other with gestures of love. That's what I got. I feel like there is potential, but yeah, you're gonna have to pick up pace, it seems. Hi, Mira. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mira. What are David's thoughts about Mira right now? 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 Knight of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like David's a little bit doubting their thoughts right now. They're not feeling very positive about their thoughts. Maybe there's a little bit of lying going through, or maybe not lying, maybe like half truths, like telling you something but not telling you the whole story of whatever's going on there. The Knight of Cups in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of some disappointments. They're just not feeling as satisfied as they would like. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Maybe it's just a lack of attention with the Six of Pentacles in the dark. There's a tower too, so I don't know if there's going to be some unexpected chaos coming through as well, or some unexpected issues of some sort. So Nine of Pentacles is in the dark too. What does Mira need to know about David's thoughts? I feel like David is overthinking the whole thing, kind of expecting the worst, not feeling very happy or satisfied for whatever reason. Six of Wands, they're wanting more attention. They're wanting you to do it all, and they're just coming for the ride, it seems. I don't know if it's because they're tired and stressed from work and their other responsibilities, but I feel like they're not also being 100% honest with you or fair with how things are playing out. So that's what it goes. V. Oh man, Mahale was doing so well. I was rooting for him. He finally got some good cards, and what did he do? He messed it up. Oh man, Mahale, what are we gonna do with that guy? What are his true feelings and intentions towards her now? Oh man, let's see. For Mahale, what is going on in Mahale's energy right now towards Atilia? What is going on between Mahale and Atilia right now? What is going on between Mahale and Atilia right now? What's going on with Mahale's energy towards Atilia? What's happening with Mahale's energy towards Atilia? What's going on with Mahale's energy towards Atilia? The Strength card is in the dark, so I feel like Mahale is feeling very weak in their energy right now. So I'm not quite sure what happened to his ego, but he kind of lost it somewhere. The Hangman is in the dark as well, so I feel like there's this energy of them pausing and also coming to some sort of realization about what's really happening between themselves and Natalia. And like, okay, maybe this is as really as toxic as it seems, you know? The Ten of Cups is in the dark too, so I feel like there has been some sort of separation or conflict or things that have happened Definitely an imbalance or a falling out with the Two of Pentacles here as well. Ugh, what are Mihail's true feelings and intentions towards Natalia now? What are Mihail's true intentions and feelings towards Natalia now? The Five of Wands. There's definitely some conflict, some ego, some disagreements, some arguments going on there that hasn't settled yet. I feel like Mihail is deciding to jump on the cycle of being more positive for himself. And I feel like his next intention is focusing on himself right now. How is Mihail going to move forward with Natalia? How is Mihail going to move forward with Natalia right now? He's going to just ignore her and focus on himself. He's going to show himself some self-love and, some compassion to himself right now. I feel like he really truly feels unseen because he spent so much time trying to get seen by Natalia that didn't go anywhere. It's like, what? We've kind of been wanting this, right? And to see what was going on. I don't know. It's like, what? Kiki, what's coming towards Kiki? What's coming towards Kiki right now? What's coming towards Kiki right now? What is coming towards Kiki right now? I don't know all that is about, but that's what came through. You have the moon in the dark, so I feel like sometimes, we have to face the darkness before we can see the light. It's just the way it goes. The moon is in the dark, so I feel like you're going to be unraveling some secrets or unraveling some truth of something or other. So I just feel like there's this energy of releasing fears, releasing repressed feelings, and things are just going to improve. Like sleep will improve, things are going to improve. Because I feel like you're getting ready to step into your power of knowing who you truly are, who you want to be, and how you're going to get there. Alright? The Emperor is like, taking control of your life does start with that sense of self-discipline. Self-discipline does get you where you need to be moving forward. You have the Six of Cups in the dark as well. So I feel like some nostalgia is coming back. The past may come back and creep up on you. So I feel like it's a matter of you being prepared for it, being open to it. It may bring back some past things that you didn't want to come up. But sometimes you need to face that challenge before things can get better. I feel like that's what the Five of Pentacles is telling you as well. Things may get harder before they get better, but they are getting better. What does... That's way too many cards. We're going to take another deck. We'll go visiting for those another time. What does Kiki need to know about the Five of Pentacles? And Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy of you mending something in the home situation or within your relationships kind of thing. It's not really time to start something new now. It's time to focus on your energy and what you have going on. If there's a lack of motivation, you gotta pick up pace and try to find that motivation. But that's what I got. Hopefully that makes some sense. I feel like there is some hard lessons that you're going to be going through in the next little while. Moonbeam, can you help Aaron with his timestamps? He did. Never mind. He does have his timestamps. Yeah, I don't know what Nightbot was saying, but never mind. There is the timestamps right there. Garima, hello. What are Nicole's thoughts of Garima today after our hangout? Ooh, that sounds exciting. What are Nicole's thoughts about Garima after their hangout today? What is Nicole's next actions towards Grandma? What are Nicole's next actions towards Grandma? Ooh. I feel like there's not a lot of confidence or a lot of energy coming through right now. You've been bonding a lot more lately. That is awesome. The Four of Swords is in a light, so I feel like there's still some energy of you or Nicole overthinking, overanalyzing the situation. Yeah. I don't know if it's like Nicole still needs more time to think, even though things have been going well. The Emperor is in the dark, so I feel like Nicole is like loosening up on their control or what that is. For the Five of Cups and Lead, I feel like there is some emotional turmoil going on. But if you're in contact and you're hanging out and there's been things going on between the two of you in the past, it's kind of normal for emotionals energy to just, stir up a little bit. There's the Eight of Cups in the dark, so I feel like it's the Cole is just happy the way things are right now. I feel like there's not a lot of expectations of where it's going in the future. And the current energy. I just show up as myself. I try to be as confident as possible. I feel like she just wants to see how things go. She likes the flow of things. She's not really thinking far into the future. She's just kind of like living in the moment right now. She's not thinking about her next actions, her next plans, her next, she's just kind of like living in the moment and just allowing the emotions to do what they're doing. What else does, let's see. What else does Garima need to know about Nicole's energy? What else does, oops. What else does Nicole need to know about, no, yeah, what does Garima need to know about Nicole's energy? Oh, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like Nicole is overthinking. She's really processing the whole thing. She's really got a lot of thoughts going on. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark as well. So I feel like she doesn't really want to commit to anything. She doesn't know how much she could dedicate her time and energy towards you. She doesn't know how reliable she could be. She's just kind of like taking one day at a time kind of thing. I feel like she does feel powerless in her energy of what she can handle right now moving forward. But that's like what. Yeah, I feel like it's just a matter of seeing how things go as they are right now. Take it slow and steady. Pure heart, hello! You made it, pure heart! What energy is coming in pure heart's life right now? What energy is coming in pure heart's life right now? Let's see. What energy is coming in pure heart's life right now? What energy is coming into pure heart's life right now? Well, you're burning down the tower, so that is good, right? You're releasing any chaos, so that's good. For the tower in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of just not really surrendering, but just kind of like being prepared in case this chaos comes back. But moving on just the same, right? I feel like you're finding your balance. You have the High Priestess here. So the High Priestess she does also represent the Shekinah, right? Just being able to stay calm when things get chaotic. Or she normally comes when things are burning down as well. So I feel like it's just a matter of you finding your inner peace, your inner balance, and that sort of thing. And I feel like that's going to help you with your manifesting of abundance. You have the Nine of Wands in the dark as well. So I feel like you're releasing some of your guards or releasing some things that, give you time to breathe a little bit more. I feel like you don't have to compromise, you don't have to give in or anything like that. It's just a matter of you giving yourself some breathing room despite whatever's happening around you. You have the Ace of Swords, so I feel like it's a matter of coming up with some new ideas, trying to uh, go through the cloudiness and try to see things a little more clearer of what has been going on. They're still searching for a higher paying job and no means yet. Yeah, that's a tough one. I know around here a lot of people are looking for work and there just isn't enough work to go around, it seems. That's tough. Two of Swords. Yeah, trying to make that decision. The tough, hard decisions too. Just kind of like feeling stuck, making those difficult choices. Yeah, I feel like you're at a crossroads with path is best for you. Maybe it's a matter of taking the middle road, not really choosing the best path, but choosing the one that fits your situation as it is right now. If it's cannot about or finding a high paying job, you can find something to do on the side that supplements your income of some sorts. A little side thing. The Nine of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of you picking up pace with being persistent, showing up when you need to, trying to find that positive light to boost your inner energy. You have the Four of Cups here too. So, as much as it's hard, it's kind of like just pushing yourself out there. It's really, really hard though, I know. The Four of Cups here on this one, it says to feeling a little, disconnected from what's happening. Yeah, I feel like you're getting there, It's just a matter of staying calm, staying open, adapting to your situation. If you're trying to figure out which path is best for you or what you can do to. It's tough. You just need to hang in there. Don't give up. Just keep going. It sucks. Yeah. Hi, Bernard. You see me tonight. Oh, man. I got caught by Bernard. I decided to pop on because I missed Wednesday night. I don't normally on Fridays because I usually do something else on Fridays. But, yeah, I'm here. I don't normally come on Fridays, though. For spiritual love. What does spiritual love can expect during my Q2 South Node year? Let's see, what can spiritual love expect during their Q2 South Node year? For the Strength card, I feel like there's going to be a boost of strength, a boost of confidence, a boost of ego coming through. I feel that for you. I feel like your courage, listening to your inner animal instincts, a little stronger as well. Nine of Cups is in the dark, so things may not be as satisfying or as wonderful as you feel like they should be, or they should be. They may be wonderful, but you may not feel as excited or, it may feel like things are moving a little slower than you would like. The Knight of Cups is in the dark as well as the Hermit. Why is the Knight of Cups and the Hermit in the dark? Justice. I don't know if there's going to be justice paid off by this good person. The Knight of Cups here, because I feel like they kind of missed the ball of something or other. I don't know if they were just moody towards you or didn't want a relationship with you or what's going on with that. But I feel like, karma is going to pay them a visit, so that might be good. The Hermit's in the dark as well, so you have the Knight of Cups and Light. Okay. So maybe karma's going to come and bite them in the butt, and they're going to come back and say, I'm sorry, and apologize towards you like they should. And get out of their head and more into their heart. I feel like that is a possibility. What else does spiritual love need to know about this energy in the forecast here? Nine of Cups. Okay. So I feel like you're just waiting on this knight to apologize towards you and show up when they need to and get that karma going. And it's going to turn your Nine of Cups and your Nine of Cups and your Nine of Knight of Cups back into the light. And yeah, see what happens there, right? Looks like a love and a romance coming through. Thank you for coming, Aaron. Ladybug, hello. What is my oldest child's problem hiding his brother's shoe? For a ladybug, what is the energy around a ladybug? What is the energy around? What is the energy around ladybug children? What is the energy around ladybug and her children? What is the energy around ladybug and her children? You have the Ten of Pentacles in the dark. The Ten of Pentacles is all about struggling with that home life, work life balance. Though I feel like because of your question, it's kind of like trying to figure out the balance between whatever you have going on. Balancing what that is with your kids and trying to figure out what is going on there. The King of Pentacles as well. So I don't know if you do work and trying to find that balance between home and work life is a little imbalanced right now because you know with the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. I just feel like there's some disruption in your energy, some feeling excluded or not included, whatever that is. I feel like the brother is kind of just seeking your attention, is what I'm feeling here. We're just seeking more attention in the home in general. The Eight of Cups is in the light as well, so I feel like the energy is more scattered rather than more focused, if that makes any sense. The Five of Cups is in the dark too, so I feel like there was some emotional disturbance. Maybe it's better now, but it may still be affecting the children of some sorts. Yeah, let's see. What else? What other advice could we give to Ladybug about the child hiding the brother's shoes? Yeah. Nostalgia. Needing some more family time, it seems. I know that's hard in that fast-paced energy, but changing things up a little bit. Yeah. Sometimes we feel like we're giving them a lot of attention, but it's not really the attention they're wanting. They want more of a sense of stability, of knowing exactly what to expect and when. But that is what I want. PSV. Bernard, hello. Is Bernard in the house? For Bernard, a general reading. My package to the wrong address. Oh man. Will Bernard get his package back? Will Bernard get his package back to the right address? Will Bernard get his package back to the right address? Will Bernard get his package back to the right address? Oh man, Bernard, I feel like you're gonna have to call the company for your package and have them send it again because I feel like it won't make its way back unless you intervene. because you have the Ten of Pentacles in the dark. So, that's not a strong yes card. There's the Two of Pentacles, things have gone out of balance or out of order. The Three of Wands here. I feel like you will get that success, but it will take you taking action by phoning the right people and figuring out how to get your package back or resent, whatever that is for you. I feel like it's not a matter of trusting your intuition on this one. I feel like it's you looking into how or where it is and how to get it back. So I feel like it'll take more work on your end, Bernard. What else does Bernard need to know about this energy? Oh, Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Good luck is on your side, so you're going to be satisfied one way or another. You may have some options to contemplate on, though, with the Seven of Pentacles. Whatever it is, I feel like, don't get too frustrated. That's what I got. Firebird, hello. What are the Scorpio's thoughts and feelings for a Firebird? What are the Scorpio's thoughts and feelings currently for the Firebird? What are the Scorpio's thoughts and feelings for the Firebird right now? Oh man, there's just justice in the light. They feel like there's a good balance. I feel like you treat each other fairly, or they feel like you do. I just feel like there's this energy of them feeling very passionate, very loving, even though they seem to have a lot of things going on in their mind. I feel like they're overthinking, overanalyzing. I feel like the Scorpio likes to be the one who is right or in control. And I feel like they don't like when you take that role and you being more confident and in control, which, I feel like it's a playful energy between the two of you. Because you do have the Two of Pentacles, so I feel like the two of you do balance each other out well, despite the challenges that are going on there. What else does Firebird need to know about this energy? What else does Firebird need to know about the Scorpio's energy? Oh man, there's things that want to spark, but they're being a little bit slowed down. There is the Ace of Wands, so I feel like there's a passion, and the passion. I feel like passion is strong. I don't know if you're feeling it, but I feel like they may want to take some new initiatives towards you or new ideas, new actions of some sort. But I feel like they're really holding back on their feelings, which is typical for a Scorpio. They're not always open with their emotions. And for the Three of Wands in the dark too, I feel like they may not be confident in themselves of what they think and how they feel. So yeah, I feel like there's still some tension going on between the two of you, but I feel like things have been improving though, or will be improving. That's what I got. He holds back. Yeah, it's kind of typical sometimes for a Scorpio. They like to hide in their shells or they like to hide in, I don't know where they hide, but yeah. I feel like he does care though, does see what you're doing. Yeah. It's a tough one. You're welcome, Firebird. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I will be back on Sunday for more readings. I hope you all have a great weekend. And yeah, I'll be back on Sunday. Oops, my speaker is on. um, Hi V. Did you have a quick question, V? I thought nobody was here, so I was leaving. I could do one more question, V. No? If you had one question, I could do it quickly. I still have a few minutes, but if not, I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone. Good night. Hope y'all. I'll be back on Sunday, 2 hours earlier than now. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone. Good night. Thank you. Bye.